Now we are going to discuss various types of library and header files which are there into the C programming. The first type of header file we are having is the C type .h, and there is another name of this one, that is CC type. Well, both names are same. We can use any name. So now talking about the C type header file. Now first of all and the foremost thing, it contains the inbuilt functions to handle character. So it contain inbuilt function. Well, any header file which we are taking is having some inbuilt functions. So inbuilt functions to handle character. Well, we know that we are also having a header file string.h that is used to handle the string. String means there are multiple characters together. So there we use the header file string. But if I want to deal a single character, then there is a header file that is called ctype.h, where we can deal with the characters. And there are two types of character. The first one we are having is the printable character. And the second type we are having is the control character. If I talk about the printable character, which are displayed on the terminal, they are the printable character. Just like any character we are taking, so they are the printable character which are displayed on terminal. Terminal, we know that that is a turbo C, right? Now there are the control characters also. That means there are some controlling function in that character. Now they are initiated to perform specific operation. So any character which is used for some specific operation, they are called the control character. Now one more thing which is important about the ctype.h, all the character functions which are there, they have, so character function have arguments of integer type. Means if you are going to pass on any of the argument inside the C type functions, then they will be the integer. Means only integer argument can pass in the functions which are present in C type. But let us suppose if you are not passing the integer type, then what? So if you are passing the character, that means if character is passed as argument, then they are converted to or we can say that they are typecasted. Well, we know that there are two type of typecasted. One is implicit and one is explicit. The typecast which is done by the compiler is called implicit, and which is done externally is the explicit. So they are typecasted to integer. So they are converted to integer based on their ASCII value. Meaning is that if you are using any function which is the part of C type header file, then that function will take the integer type of argument. But by mistake you have passed the character argument, then they will automatically convert it to the integer based on their ASCII value. Now I'm going to discuss few functions which are available inside the ctype.h. So now we are learning the functions which are present inside the ctype.h. So if I talk about the functions, then the first function we are having is the to lower. There is no space between two lower, they are together. So to lower function is to convert alphabet to lowercase. If you are writing a capital A and you are applying to lower function, it will convert to the small a. The next function we are having is the to upper. So it will convert alphabet to uppercase. The next function we are having is the is digit. Now they are going to identify number is character. Is digit means if you are entering some value, let us suppose ABC, so is ABC is a digit or not? They are finding it. Means if you are entering a 1, so they will easily tell you that 1 is a digit, it is not a character. So to identify the number is character or not, that's why is digit function is available. Now what they return, if I talk about the return, and if I say the passed argument, if you are going to pass a non-number value, let us suppose you are passing alphabet A, B, C something, so they will return 0. But if you are passing a number, let us suppose you are passing 1, 2, 3, so they will give you the non-zero value. So non-zero value will be returned. The next function which we are having is the is lower. Is lower is they are combined. There is no space between is and lower. So is lower function, now it is going to identify lowercase alphabet. Means they are going to find out whether the alphabet is lowercase or not. So if I talk about what they return, if the argument is passed, so passed argument and the return. Now if I am going to pass a non lowercase alphabet, means if I am going to give an alphabet which is not a lowercase, then they are going to return the 0. But if I am going to pass the lowercase alphabet, then they are going to return the non-zero. Okay, now I'm taking few examples to make you understand all these functions. Let us suppose I am taking the example of to lower. First of all, if I say char, because we know that all these functions are going to work on the character because it is a C type. So if I am saying char C, and in the C I am storing, let us suppose, capital M. Now I can say that printf, for the character I will say percentage %C, comma, we can say to lower. In bracket, if I am passing C, we know that the C is a variable. Now the answer of this particular statement will be small m. Is to lower means converting the m to lower. So the answer of this one will be small m. Because here you can see that we have declared one character and the value of character is capital M. So if I am going to print to lower, so that m is converted to the small. So small m will be printed. Now I'm taking another example to make you understand to lower function. Now I'm taking one example of the to upper function. Let us suppose that we are having a character. Variable is, let us suppose, w. Char w is having a character, let us suppose, small a. Now we can say that printf percentage %C for the character value, comma, to upper. So we are converting to upper. I am passing the variable w. So whatever is inside the w, that will be converted to the uppercase. So now we know that inside the w we are having a. So now it is having the capital A. So capital A will be the answer of this question. Means we are converting small a to the capital A. Now I'm taking the example of is digit function. Let us suppose that we are having a character char C, and that is equal to, let us suppose here I am passing 1. We know that 1 is not a character, 1 is a numeric. Although we know everything comes under the character, but we want to differentiate. What are the character? Exactly character. So that is the function for that. So I am saying char C is equal to 1. Now I am saying printf, then percentage %C, comma, is digit, in bracket I am saying C. Assuming that I am taking one more character, char W, now it is contains small a. Again I am saying printf, then afterward in the double quotes percentage %C, comma, is digit, in the bracket we are having W. Now what will be the answer of this particular question? So now the answer of this question is, we can see that there is a table given. If there is a number, then the answer will be non-zero. Now for this number, because C is a number, is digit function will find that it is not a character, it is a number. So any non-zero number means 1, 2, 3, anything will be the answer. That will depend upon that number. But we are considering it is the non-zero. So the answer will be non-zero. Any numeric integer will come. But if I talk about non-number, non-number means character. If I am going to enter the character, then answer is 0. So here we can say that it is A. A is a character which is not a number, so is digit function is going to return the 0 in that case. Now with the help of this we can make a very good program. If I give you the small program example, then please pay attention here. So I'm taking small example to make you understand the usability of this digit function. Let us suppose that I am taking a input from user scanf percentage %c means for the character value and c. Now I am having a variable assuming c. Inside that I am taking the input from the user and I am saying if whatever the user is going to enter is digit, if is digit of c equal 0, then we have to printf it is not digit. Not digit means it is a character, else we can print by saying printf digit. If I am going to run this program, let us suppose that the value of c which is asked by the program is passed as, let us suppose it is k. Now k is passed. So inside the c we are having k now. Now we know that if it is a not number, if not a number, answer will be 0. That means is digit c means the k is not a number, it will become 0. So 0 is equal to 0. Answer will be it is not a digit. So answer will come it is not a digit. Let us suppose user is going to pass suppose 5. Now inside the C we are having 5 and obviously we know that for the number we are having any non-zero value, means it can be 1, 2, anything. So here the 1 is not equal to 0 now. So else part will run, it will say it is a digit. So answer of this one will be the digit. So this is how we can make a small program to check the is digit function. So now I'm taking the example of is lower. Let us suppose that we are having a character char k and we are passing small w. Now we are saying printf in bracket percentage %c for the character value and then we are passing is lower and we are passing the variable. Also we are having one more character m, which is having the capital W. Again we are saying printf percentage %c is lower, then we are passing the variable m. Now we are going to check out the answer of this piece of code. Now we know that is lower function is going to check out whether the character is lower or not. So here we are having small w inside a variable k. So if we are saying is lower k, so k is a variable, that means the lower of w, meaning is that small w is lower or not. Now check out, if we are having lowercase alphabet, in that case the result will be non-zero. Obviously the small w is the lowercase alphabet, so their answer will be non-zero value. Non-zero value means it can be 1 to anything depending upon the is lower function. Now in the next piece of line we are having is lower m and inside the m we have stored the capital W. Now check out the table, note a lowercase alphabet, because capital W is not a lowercase alphabet, it is a capital, so it will be 0. So in that case the answer of this one will be 0. So this is very easy to understand which one is small letter and which was the capital letter with the help of this function. So these are the four functions that we have discussed inside the ctype.h. We have learned that ctype.h is the header file for dealing with the characters. And for the strings we are having string.h. So the functions which we have learned are to lower converting to the lower case, to upper converting to the uppercase, is digit finding whether the input character is a digit or not, is lower finding the input character is lower or not. So these are the C type functions, and after that we are going to discuss the next header file.